Go. Ah, the wrong screen. That. All right. Go. There's that. There's that. All right. So mic check. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. All right. There we go. I have my headphones plugged in. All right. Let me right there. Mic check 1, 2. Okay, let me turn that up a little bit. There we go. All right. Hopefully that's a little bit clearer. Still getting my setup going here. Ah, there's that. Goes there. So mic check 1, 2. Hit that like button, people, and share it. Share the video, please, and thank you. There's that. There's that. There's that goes there. That goes there. So what's going on, the people in the chat there? Is that a D? Is that what I say? That is that D-Una? Am I saying that correctly? Is it D-Una? Hopefully I'm saying that right. What's happening? Hadn't seen that one before. Shout out to you. Alabama Jones, roll tide. Certainly hope that you're going to the bowl game. Are you not going to that bowl game they're going to? Matter of fact, Dunan. Okay, I got you. So D. So the E and U is ooh. Okay, I got you, brother. I got you. The True 49. How you doing there, young man? So not unless you're 49 years old. In that case, then you're older than me. So. Yeah, what bowl game is Alabama going to, Mr. Alabama Jones? I'm not for sure. I mean, I've not looked at it yet. So I know some crazy things happen with the bowl game. So, but let's see here. Sam Ash, how you doing? How are things in the UK? I assume if you're in the UK, if I remember correctly, it did like 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that over there. So, but it's 10 o'clock my time. I'm a little bit early. It is kind of giving you a. So what I'm going to talk about today, everyone's here a little bit early. You're 45 and don't look like it. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? So yeah, I got the super chat button available now. If you would prefer to donate cash, as we like to say in the United States, it is $ Craig Tech. And yeah, hit me up. That is the Cash App. And that's if you want to. If not, donate a like. That is free. That's all I ask. And go ahead and share the video to your friends and things like that. So, but so what I'm going to talk about here, what I'm doing is trying to just kind of go a little bit early as far as some of the topics. So I'm going to talk about the state of play, which I was finally able to watch when I got home and let the soreness wear off of me. So you still get carded? Okay, well, they card if you look up to 35, I think, in the States. So that's cool. Hey, what else we got going on here? So I'm going to talk about the state of play. I'm also going to talk about the MLB thing because people just truly don't understand the Citrus Bowl against Michigan. All right, well, that'll be a good game. I certainly hope you're going. Is that in Jacksonville? I can't remember where the Citrus Bowl is. Is it Orlando or Jacksonville, or is it none and it's somewhere else? So So King 405 King said he's 31, but he doesn't look like it. I mean, that's fine, guys. I mean, you know, black don't crack. So, so this FYI. But if you're, yeah, get the likes up here and share the video. Harry Tron, what's going on there, young man? How are you doing? Now, Mr. Tran, it's Tran, right? I always say Tron. It's like I'm some type of, I don't know, metrosexual or something. But yeah, so just a quick show preview before I kind of really get it going here. But I'll talk about the MLB thing and talk about the, I love that Predator game that I saw today. I am not going to lie. There's a couple other games that I thought on State of Play. First things first, let's go ahead and get started here. So it's about 10, it is 10:15 here on the East Coast. So hopefully some of the West Coast brethren will jump in here and say what's up to everybody. What's up, Josh? How you doing? So yeah. So I want to give a big shout out to the West Coast folk and to the West Coast folks. So yeah, Savage Uger and Vieira Tron and Mr. Negro Domus himself, King Thrash was happening. So shout out to everybody. I jumped in on a podcast last night with Sick Humor. Shout out to Big Homie Sick. You all go check that out if he still has it up. A lot of people's YouTube channels either today or tomorrow got taken down. A lot of channels got deleted. I don't know. So I didn't know if I was going to even be able to start a podcast. But I didn't get home until 9 o'clock. We've been extremely busy at work. I guess that's good, but it's also bad. So you're from Memphis, so you're headed. Oh, you're headed to the Cotton Bowl. Okay, so they did go to the Cotton Bowl. Well, congrats. See, I didn't know the winner of the AAC went to the Cotton Bowl. Okay, where did the loser go? If you don't mind me asking, University of Cincinnati, because that's my alma mater. So that's one of them. So yeah, I need to look that up. I guess that's not your job, but yeah, have a good time. That's I've been to one Cotton Bowl 20 years ago. I mean, golly, Notre Dame played Texas A&M, I think. So Liberty Bowl, ew. That's horrible. That's a huge drop. The Cotton Bowl. So who you guys playing in? Who's Memphis playing in the Cotton Bowl? I've not been able to look at this stuff yet. I've been that busy. So, oh man. So, but yeah, I'll talk about that. Hit that like button, people. Donate a like. If you're not gonna, if you're not gonna donate, donate to the cause. Donate a like. I still trying to get that 5,700. Get my own version of the Xbox and the PS5. So yeah. So. Doing great, man. Avoiding all the drama. I did not know there was drama on the what's it called? What do you all call it? The YouTube streets. I still there is no such street as YouTube. This everybody knows. So Rose Bowl. Who's going to the Rose Bowl? Yeah, who did go to the Rose Bowl? All right. So is Wisconsin going to the Rose Bowl? Or are they playing? I guess they would play Oregon, right? I guess they would go. I guess it would be Oregon, right? Is it so did I get that right? Is it Oregon and Wisconsin in the Rose Bowl? Did I get that right? So yeah. But no, I'm really digging that. I'm really digging that Predator game. Remember, I told you guys I was getting that game. I'm gonna pre-order that Friday, either Friday or Saturday. I'm gonna go ahead and put 5 on it. Cut it. I'm gonna go ahead and put 5 on it. I got to put 5 more on The Last of Us Part 2 because they got 2 girls kissing in that game and smoking blunts. So I'm definitely going to do that. So so many bowls, Bearcats in the Birmingham Bowl. That's even worse. I mean, what bowl is that? Yeah, I'm getting that Predator game. So if anybody wants to link up on that game will be out in 5 months. So. Or 4.5 months. What I liked about State of Play today was the release dates on the games. That to me was extremely important. Because I grew up, I'm old school. The game used to be shown, the release date was given, and then after the release date was given, you got a chub. I mean, you got excited. I mean, you get to talk about it. What I also like about it is, let's see here. I'm gonna put this on my screen. Let me go over here. Mr. Share my screen. I'm channeling my my Porter Rock here. So I love the fact that you can go to and be either the hunter or the soldier. I love it. And you have the female predator, which is from that new movie that came out a few months ago. They had another Predator movie came out that was straight up garbage. Garbage. I mean, trash. Get it out of here. Movie was so bad it made my head hurt. And but I'm buying this game. So if anybody, and I'm going to be the Predator. I am not going to share that. It can't be, oh, Quay, you got to come down here and be, no. I'm going to be the Predator all the time. And you know, guys, you know how I absolutely hate, okay, playing games online, okay? I can't stand it. I don't want to put on my headset and call in the B2, okay? I will hunt your ass down like the pig you are and take you to the woodshed. I will take you to the woodshed. As I said, I'm here looking for booty. So that's all I'm going to be saying in that game. Okay? I'm here looking for booty. So, and here's something else. PlayStation is actually publishing this game. Now, I don't know if they're publishing it directly to PC, but they are publishing this game. And but again, I don't care about where the game's going because PlayStation said I have proof, unrelenting proof that PlayStation was always going to put their multiplayer games online, on multiple places. PC was their main focus, but I am going to get this game. It's got to run at 60 frames a second, or I'll go ahead and get it on PC. But it's got to be 60 frames per second because when I'm hunting you down, I want to do it at 60 frames a second. Okay, that's just all it's going to be. So yeah, I'm going to be the Predator all the time. That's not going to change. Your job is to come get me, and and if you pre-order this game, you get the skins from the original Predator from that movie. That came out with they had Carl Weathers and Arnold Schwarzenegger in it and all that stuff back in the day, like the classic Predator. And again, Predator is one of my favorite movies of all time. Okay, this was back when people were pitching movies and you actually had to have something authentic. And there was something about this movie. This movie, it moved me. Okay, it moved me. And again, I'm getting this from a film blog site. So again, people in the film industry, we're talking about this game too. So this game, I certainly hope the game is good. I'm buying it day one. I'm going to go pre-order it so I can get that skin. And I am going to be lighting people up. I can't wait. To be doing this. So yeah. So who else plans on getting this game? Because I plan on getting this game day one. I will try to take the day off work. That's how excited I am for it. I am so excited. So, I'm definitely going to go ahead and be getting into that. If anybody else wants to know. So that's the next big multi-plat game I'm getting. Okay. Besides MLB, I'm going to get that. So also, man, where did I let me see here. Okay, I'm trying to find the publisher. That's what I'm looking for. I thought I had it pulled up, and now I can't find it. Okay. No, that's not it. That's not it. And okay. So it says Predator Hunting Grounds is an asymmetrical multiplayer shooter that pits a sole predator, me, against an elite fire team. That's you all. You all can be the elite fire team. I'm telling you right now, I am going to F you up with the Predator, okay? I am going to F you up with the Predator. So now it says it's newly confirmed for PC and it's also to be released on April 20th. Again, fine by me. I mean, again, this is a multi-plat game. This is an always online game. and those games are best on PC anyway. So, but I love this. I love this, and I can't wait. I am going to F people up. I will do it to you. I'll do it to your baby mama sitting next to you. I'll do it to your child. I just put it like this. I will be #1 in the world with that Predator. You, brother, you are going down. You are going down hard. So, just letting people know right now, yeah, I am the man when it comes to that stealth stuff. Okay? So you all can go around the jungle with your little headsets on and your radios and be trying to look for me. I am going to pick you off one by one because you're going to be stupid enough to split up because you're not going to be able to find me. Okay, I don't know if you watched the first Predator movie. That's the way I'm going to hunt you down like the dog you are. And you all just better get ready. You better go ahead and bend over because it's coming. No Vaseline and raw. And it's just going to be, you're going to get eliminated. Ain't going to be no, we're going to make sure you can't respawn. Once you're gone, you're gone. Okay? Once you're gone, you're gone. That's the way it is in real life. So, so yeah, but I definitely want to get that out there. So I did enjoy State of Play. I also saw the Ghost of Tsushima trailer. That looks straight fire. I'm definitely getting that day one. Anytime you got samurais and swords and people getting bloodied and all that kind of stuff, yeah, I'm definitely getting on that. Don't know what the combat's going to be like. Thoroughly are going to be enjoying it because it's got a sword. And the person that gives me my sword in this game better have some shoes on. I can't play Sekiro at all because the person that gave me a sword in Sekiro had no shoes on. And I cannot respect a man that got no shoes on, okay? I can respect a man with no hair on his upper lip. I can respect a man that's clean shaven and bald. I can't respect you if you got no shoes on. Period. I don't care if it's a pair of Jordans. I don't care if it's Reebok. I don't give a rat's ass if it's friggin' Converse. You better put some damn shoes on. And I don't want to hear about tradition because you can't be walking around in a wooden house with no shoes on. You'll get splinters and all that kind of stuff. So that's just the way it is. But that Ghost of Tsushima was straight fire today. Straight fire. I don't think they got a release date for it though. So that's disappointing. But you also got the release date for Resident Evil 3, which had leaked. I think the Resident Evil thing had leaked over the weekend. Now, again, my favorite game of that franchise always will be Resident Evil 2. Ipso facto. I didn't like Resident Evil 3 because the version of Resident Evil 3 that I remember, and there's been a bunch of Resident Evils, was this thing walking around Raccoon City saying stars, stars. That's all I was saying. And I didn't like that. I liked the other versions of Resident. I think they were trying to change it up, and I get it. They swung for the fences, and my friend, shout out to my boy Smitty. I showed that to him. I sent that to him when I got home, and he's like, damn, he's gonna pick up a PlayStation to play this game. So I don't know if it's exclusive to PlayStation. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not for sure. I don't assume it is. So let's look it up here. See Resident Evil 3. Yeah, so this is part of State of Play. I mean, yeah, this looks friggin' phenomenal. Comes out April 3rd, 2020. Contains 2 titles set in Raccoon City based on the theme of escape. Escape? The hell? So, yeah, it says Nemesis is back. So, see, I'm not going to buy this because it's got that Nemesis in it. Let's see here. Let me go ahead, share my screen. Man. Yeah, so Resident Evil 3 is getting a modern remake on April 3rd, and Nemesis is back. Now, again, I'm ecstatic for everybody who likes Resident Evil 3. Again, I got excited too for them because I like passionate gamers and stuff like that, but I can't be running from something that's running around saying stars. I mean, that is straight trash. is what that is. But shout out to everybody that's buying it. No Resident Evil 2, no Resident Evil 3. Okay, so you know. What's up, Jemiah Dixon? How you doing, brother? How you doing? So, no Harry Tron, not all games going multi-plat now. Good grief. Well, that game with that duck in it, the first game they showed, that game is trash. And I'll tell you why. It's not because it's got a duck in it, which is sort of trash, but when you got people with no faces, I mean, I get it. It's an indie, and it may be a 3-man team for all I know, but you got to put faces on people. It really reminded me, there was this horrible singer in the 80s named Billy Idol. Okay? You all can look him up. His name is Billy Idol. He did a song called Eyes Without a Face. The song was trash. And that game reminded me of that video, of seeing that video with Billy Ocean. The video was trash, the song's trash, and that game looked trash. So with that said, it's probably going to be 4K, right? That's all you guys want is 4K. Okay, so maybe this is 4K. But Nemesis is back, and you can see the picture up there. And like I said, shout out to people who are going to be buying this game. But the people that are just too buttery for me. So it's a goose, not a duck. What difference does it make? Fine, baby D. You win. It's a goose, not a duck. It looked like a duck to me. And if it looks like a duck and it sounds like a duck, by golly, it's a duck. Okay, we're just gonna have to roll with it being a duck. So quack, quack. So let's find some Ghost of Tsushima news. Don't want to pull that screen down. Here. Let's go to, let's see, Ghost of Tsushima. Let's see here. Now, it was brief. I mean, again, I'm not going to play a video. Now, apparently, let's see here. Now, I didn't know if you all know this, but according to Jeff Keighley, the guy who's starring in Death Stranding, the very good chance Death Stranding may win Game of the Year. It's not my Game of the Year, but I've heard it's a very good game. I don't know if you all saw this tweet, but they're going to show a lot more of this game at the Gaming Awards. So we may get an extended trailer. Today you got a tease trailer. I mean, like a movie, they'll put out a tease trailer, which I think is stupid. And they did this for this video game. So this is Sony's big. They're coming out with Sony's coming out with 4 bangers next year. The MLB game, which I'm buying. This game, Ghost of Tsushima. The Last of Us Part 2. You got 2 girls kissing each other, smoking blunts. And then the Final Fantasy VII, which again, I'm getting Final Fantasy VII because I never played Final Fantasy. I wasn't really gaming hard on console when that game was out. I was on PC. But yeah, pretty much it says, and this is from White Zaddy. Okay, I pulled this from White Zaddy. All right. So it says, blink and you'd miss it, but there was a new trailer for Ghost of Tsushima debuting today during Sony's State of Play presentation. The brief footage lies below, and I'm not going to show it. And it shows a little more than a minute of new cinematics for Sucker Punch and Samurai Game. So the cinematic's fine. I mean, I'm good with that, but you guys know me. I keep it 100% real. I want some gameplay. I mean, I don't care if it's 30 seconds of gameplay. I need to see gameplay. That was the thing missing from that Predator thing. Now, I forgave the lack of gameplay because we got an announcement of a release date. Fine. That game, Predator game, is coming out in 4 months. You know, that game will be out in I guess that's like 120 days plus a few. So let's call it 100, and because today is the 10th. So we're going 130 days. The Predator game will be out. So I know that already. Resident Evil, that's an April game too. So that game is 100 days away. I'm 120 days away, whatever. That's good. That's good news. So I'm excited about that. So what's up, Andre 6K? So it is what it is. Well, and it is what it is. So I was excited about State of Play today. I'm a little bit more excited about the Gaming Awards. Hopefully we see some more gameplay. Again, I won't be watching the Gaming Awards. Shout out to everybody that will be watching it. Shout out to you. I'll be doing some other stuff Thursday night. So I'll be doing laundry. So Craig gets laundry duty the other night because old girl's like, she'll be at work. So it is what it is. So, but I will not be watching it though. I will not be watching it because I will be busy doing other things. I got life duty. Okay, life duty is on the way. So, all right, let's move into the other main topic here. Let me see if this thing is actually going to work here. Yep, it is working. Now, I don't, let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to definitely have to let them know about that ticker. How I do not like the size of those letters. I need a little more bigger oomph on the ticker thing. Let's see here. Yeah. So, all right. So I'll just leave that up there. I'm gonna leave that on up there. I'll just come over here. So yeah, we got that ticker now on StreamYards if you're using it. So yeah, we're live with StreamYard right now. You are powered by StreamYard because I am not gonna pay for this until next month when I go ahead and do it. But yeah. So we'll go ahead and get started with the MLB thing. Now, I'm actually going to pull something up here that a lot of people either didn't notice or they didn't read. Okay. Now, hopefully everybody, because I'm sharing my screen. This is an old article. This is August 19th, 2019. Multiplayer PlayStation game. And this is direct, okay? Multiplayer PlayStation games will come to PC and other devices, says Sony Sean Layton. Now, so let's start right there. It says Sony Sean Layton, which means all these people running around saying, well, Sean Layton was against what they're doing right now. Therefore, that's why he left. That's why he left. There were problems. There was an issue. No. Sean Layton's the one that told everybody in August, okay, that Sony, which is the end of the year, business year. If you all don't know the Qs, your quarters, you go ahead and you all look them up because I ain't your daddy. You should know this stuff by now. But what has happened here is Sony has put things. There are literally people, and here's what I'm going to do. Just as when Spider-Man came out and Sony published it and it was on PlayStation platform because Sony published it and they published it exclusively to PlayStation, there were people in the community who did not understand that. So I explained it to them, okay? And I'm going to explain this to you. And this is no diss on everybody. Like I said, I love the passion, but geez. You gotta let this shit's getting old. So let's go ahead and just get this started here. Multiplayer PlayStation games will come to PC and other devices, says Sony Sean Layton. Then it says, wonder when they'll show up. So here's what you needed to know. Now this was August. Sony wants its titles to reach more gamers. This is August. In a recent interview, the company Sean Layton said select titles could be broader distribution. That should be select titles. Instead of could be, it says should be broader. Could be broader distributed. Distributed should be that word. Layton focused on PC during the interview. It's unclear what select titles, if ever, will show up on other platforms. Okay, this was August. So what has happened is either people didn't see this, people saw it and didn't care about it, or people don't know how to read. Because this was in August, and this clearly states, I mean, this is clear as a bell what Sony was going to do. And this is Sean Layton saying that. So the people who say Sean Layton left because he didn't know what Sony was going to do, or he didn't like what Sony was doing, they need to have two seats. Because Sean Layton was one of the people who led this charge. He also bought Insomniac. He led that charge. Okay. It was Sean Layton who called the Russo brothers and invited Insomniac Games to the in-game, to the shooting, okay, to the stage, to the set of in-game. And they had them right there. They had Insomniac right there. That's when they knew they had them. Okay. But Sean Layton helped lead this. So these people running around saying Sean Layton, they don't know what they're talking about. This is from August, guys. This is from August. And this whole notion of, well, you know, so Sony was going to do this. Okay. The Predator game also proves it. The Predator game proves it. All right. Predator is being funded by Sony. It is coming out on, and it's a multiplayer game. You all clearly saw it. Multiplayer asymmetrical shooter. Okay. It's going to be on PC as well. Fine. The more people I get to kill, the more the merrier. Okay. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm going to be the Predator all the time. You all can call your mama and complain. You can call your baby's mama, call your baby's mama's mama, call your daddy, call your stepdaddy, call that man you think's your daddy. I am not going to give up on the Predator. Okay. You all just move along. Keep your feet moving. So, but I want everybody to see this because there's too much. There's too much. I don't want to say that one word, but there's too many people who are smart, who are too smart to not know this. I'll put it like this. I'll put it like that. There are too many people that are just way too smart not to have known this. Okay? And I'm not very smart. According to some people, I be lying all the time. So hopefully you guys can read, because again, either people ignored this, either people didn't know about it, or you all can't read. It's one of those three things. You fall into one of those three categories. And if you didn't know about it, fine. If you can't read, you need to go learn. You know, and you know, that's all I can really say. Or if you didn't care, you misled your subscribers because you should have showed them this. I mean, this is, I mean, guys, this is August, September, October, November. All right, so this article next week will be 5 months old. So this was 5 months going. So now let's go ahead and talk about MLB going multiplayer. Okay, so Sony does not own Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball owns Major League Baseball. Okay, there's a team in Cincinnati, there's a team in Washington, there's a Florida team, there's a team in Miami, I believe, there's a team in Atlanta. I mean, you get the picture. Detroit, Boston, 2 teams in New York. They own baseball. Sony doesn't. Sony had a deal with that group of men, okay, that own those teams. They had a group with the owners, and they had a thing licenses. They had the licenses with MLB baseball. That's why you can use a Louisville Slugger bat. Okay, that's the official bat of baseball. Okay, so and you know, so Sony Santa Monica, which is a first-party studio, signs a exclusive deal to publish that game on Sony. That's what happened. They've had that deal for 10 plus years. Okay, so Sony doesn't own the game. Okay, Major League Baseball owns the game. Sony can own the name of the game, but they don't own Major League Baseball. They don't. They just don't. Okay, you don't. Sony doesn't even have a baseball stadium in the United States to put a baseball team there. Okay, so, and I know baseball is the biggest sport in Japan. It's not soccer, it's not hockey, it's not football. Remember, they tried to take U.S. football to Japan. Nobody was showing up to those games. So they tried Japan and they tried Europe, and Europe was much easier to get into. So let's go ahead. What's up, Jutaku Gaming 3? So Impatient Fire, what's happening? So MLB goes into negotiation with one goal. Well, with many goals, but with one of the goals is it's our intellectual property that you are making your game based on. You have licenses for the teams. You have the throwback jersey licenses. You have MLB's blessing on this. We back this 100%. But we've been in business with you all for 10 plus years, and it's been great. But we want this product, our product, to be on multiple platforms so that other people get to play the game. And because it's a multi-plat game, and Sony said not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 months ago, the multi-plat games, the multiplayer games are going to be on other platforms. They married the two together. This matches what Sony wants to do, and this matches what MLB wanted to do. And guess what? It's a perfect marriage. That was it. MLB wanted this game on multiple platforms. End of discussion. And if you don't believe me, you can go ahead and look that up yourself. Okay? The negotiation is pretty simple. You don't get to tell me what to do with my property. I've told you guys that multiple times. I told you that when Kojima's thing. Well, Sony's funding the game. Sony's funding the game. Therefore, they should be able to look. Sony funded the game. So I'm talking about Kojima's game. Sony funded the game. They got pure over the last 2 to 3 years. We've seen that game on the PlayStation Pro. Okay. Sony got marketing for the Pro. They got a brand new Pro for Sony, a brand new console, a brand new game joystick to play with. And they got anywhere from 6 months to possibly 10 months of exclusivity of the game. That's what they paid for. And they got Kojima to make a game. Kojima did something he never done before. Sony got to pop his cherry on their platform first. That was the award. When Death Stranding comes on, it has the Decima engine, which was created by a Sony studio. It has which has its own life. I mean, my God, they got their own little symbol for it now. It shows a man standing on some type of planet with a flag and it says Kojima Productions or Kojima Studio. That's not a Sony first party game. So MLB The Show. What has happened is the same thing that EA does with FIFA and the same thing EA does with Madden. Now with Madden, what console has the marketing rights? Microsoft does. That game still comes out on PlayStation, and it came out on PC, and it came out, I think, on the Switch. Maybe it came out on the Switch. I don't know. But it came out on multiple platforms. Okay? Look at a game that Microsoft doesn't own, a game called Cuphead. Microsoft doesn't own the studio that made Cuphead. Now, did they give them some money? Yes. How did that studio reward Microsoft? They put the game on their console exclusively. But because Microsoft doesn't own the intellectual property, that game went to PC. And that game went where else? To the Switch. Again, that game went to the Switch. So again, it is my property. You don't get to tell me what to do with it. Now, do you want to help fund it? Yeah, but I'm going to control where it goes. Okay? Not you. All right? Now, if you fruit booties do not understand that, you can also look at the fact that people are like, well, Sony is still making the game. Yes, Sony's still making the game. Sony will be the lead platform for that game. Any new uniforms that come out, Sony will get. Sony has licensing rights. So if that game goes to the Nintendo Switch, that game goes to the Xbox, if it goes to PC, they are going to have to pay for it. Okay? And Sony can charge whatever the hell they want because they have the license. They can charge them $1. They can charge them $1 million. They can charge them $350. Okay? So all you people that are interested in the money aspect, there you go. But I told you all a few months ago, I can't have the fact that you all run around and say that the console war is over, and then as soon as something that the company wants to do, they do it, people go moist. They just go moist, okay? And that's just, it is what it is. So I don't understand. People said Sony should have walked away from the deal. Why? Why would they walk away from a deal when they get offered licensure for the game? and it's baseball. And most of you all, I don't see you all playing it. I see Lincoln Clay playing it. I've seen Porter Rock 77 playing it. I've seen J-Dub playing it, meaning streaming it. I've streamed it. Hell, I had to take mine down because I had copyright strikes because of the music in the game. But my point is that I played the game. What the hell did you all do? You know, so you can't. Sony won the console war. That is over. That is done with. It is either you like saying it but don't believe it, and that's what's happened. And a lot of people got upset for nothing because Sony wants to do this. Sean Layton was in that room when this decision was made. Sean Layton, you clearly saw he put that out there. All Jim Ryan is doing, and shout out to Jim Ryan, because the people tweeting him and emailing him that the BS they're doing, they need to, you know, I mean, who wants you on the platform? And if you don't want to buy something, don't buy it. Again, do not come to me telling me what you're not going to do. Well, I'm not going to buy it. I don't care. I don't care what you buy. Shout out to you subbing. Shout out to you leaving your comment. But don't tell me what you're not going to buy. I don't care. Just like you don't care what I'm going to buy tomorrow. Well, you don't care what I'm going to eat for breakfast, okay? So I don't care what you're not going to buy. Well, I'm not going to get a PS5. Then don't. Nobody. It's like this one idiot on Twitter was saying that Sony bringing out the PlayStation 5 and only going to play PlayStation 5 games is anti-consumer. And it's like, okay, well, was Xbox anti-consumer when the Xbox One came out in 2013 and there were games only you were going to play on Xbox One? Where was your righteous indignation? Well, it's not fair. People can't afford to buy everything. That's not the company's fault. NVIDIA put out something called a 2080 Ti. Okay? They charged whatever, $1,100, $1,200. They didn't give a damn who couldn't afford it. It's not their job to get you the money to afford it. Either you can go buy it or you can't go buy it. That's the way the world works, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, I am no longer dealing with moisture. You either accept the way the world works. Now you can go and change the world, and I back you 100%, but that ain't the way the world works, okay? You know, to them, anti-consumer is anything that they don't like. Pure retard. Pure retard. And again, I love the passion. I love the passion. But geez, guys, I mean, are we this stupid? Did we not see this coming? Did Sony not tell you this? Did Sean Layton not say they're looking to expand into the PC? Well, it's going to be on another console. So what? I mean, it's coming from a group of people that I see that don't even play the game. Okay? Well, it's a wrap. I mean, you know, they're going to put Horizon Zero Dawn on PC based on what? A rumor from a Russian troll. Based on a rumor from a Russian troll. Now, you just had State of Play today. February is in 6.5 weeks. Why the hell they didn't announce that today? They just had State of Play. They just had it today, 10 hours ago, whatever, 10, 12 hours ago. Why was there no announcement at State of Play for Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC? Now, oh, well, maybe we'll see it at the Game Awards. They're going to have, what, 13, 14 announcements? Maybe Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC will be announced at the Game Awards. Okay? But I can pull up a VentureBeat article. Let me see if I can find it here. And I'm just going to show you the article here. Now, let me make sure I still got my screens up there. All right. So, see if I can find this. Blah, 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 blah. Now, when you type in Horizon Zero Dawn, nothing on the about PC comes up. I mean, and I'm Googling it. So I typed in PC. Let's see here. Okay, I'm sorry, it wasn't VentureBeat. It was DualShockers. And again, I'm just going to show you this on the screen. Let me go over here, make that small, bring that up. There you go. Rumors of Horizon Zero Dawn coming to PC seem pretty bogus. So this was 7 days ago. Okay. Now, look, I'm not saying it's not true, but I just want you to see how fast information gets out. So, if you've been on the internet today, you may have seen some rumors. There's that word, rumors, swirling that Sony's PS4 exclusive Horizon Zero Dawn could be coming to PC next year. While that sounds all well and good, though, it's a rumor. I wouldn't put much stock in. Now, this is coming from DualShockers, not from me. The rumors all stem from a Russian YouTuber by the name of Anton Lagunov. I hope I'm saying that right. Who claims that Horizon Zero Dawn is set to hit PC in February 2020. This gentleman has some credibility. His name because he previously also reported Kojima Productions' recent release of Death Stranding would come to PC as well. That was later confirmed. Now, I mean, Kojima confirmed this over 2.5 years ago. They was going to PC. So I don't know how he could confirm something that the friggin' producer said. That's like me. That's like you going to your doctor. Your wife says, I think I'm pregnant. And then you go there and it turns out she is pregnant. And then it's like, oh, well, your wife already knew that. That's why she went to the doctor. You dumb ass. Okay. So the main problem with the report here with Horizon Zero Dawn is that there's really no precedent, whatever, for Sony to bring its games to the PC platform. Sure, Death Stranding is coming to PC, but Kojima Productions also isn't owned by Sony and planned to release that game on platform from the beginning. Okay, so I want you to read that. Plan to release the game on the platform from the beginning. So if Kojima planned that, how the hell did this guy predict it? Somebody explain that to me. I want somebody who went full butterball, okay? Because right now you look like a wet owl. All these people that ran with this. Again, my question is, if they put in the same article, plan to release the game on the platform from the beginning, that's right there, plain as day. How did this guy predict it? Does that make any sense to anybody? But yet, we got people online going back to back, full retard, okay? And I specifically have said, why don't you wait for Sony to announce this? Okay, seriously, why don't you all wait? I mean, look, you had State of Play, no announcement. Now, I know Jeff Keighley has his gaming awards in 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever it is. And who knows? They may announce it there. I'm not here to say that they won't, but I am just reading you what this says right here. So I don't understand. The same can be said for, because people, what about Detroit Become Human? But again, the same can be said for Quantum Dream and games like Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, Detroit Become Human, because both of those studios are second-party devs that work for Sony. Yet I had a bunch of moist-ass fruit booty freaks in my chat, in my comment section, talking about no, the Sony owns it. Sony owns this. It's like a baby stuck in a friggin' crib that's crying, bending, just shaking the crib. You idiots! You're just dumb. You're just too dumb to be here. Either you're stupid and I'm super smart, or you're just dumb. I just got to go with dumb. I mean, how many times did I say Sony doesn't own those games? Sony doesn't own that studio. Sony does not make those games. Quantum Dream makes those games. Sony is publishing those games. And because Sony has a platform, Sony is publishing directly to their own platform. No, they own Quantum Dream. I mean, what are you guys going to say now? Okay, do you not think I kept what you said? Do you not think I can just pull that and bust your cheeks in front of everybody? But I'm just not going to do it anymore. Because stupid is what stupid does. Like I said, take that over there. There's plenty of podcasts where there's stupid people in the comment section. I mean, stupid people. Then you have podcasts where you got people who are really trying to learn something, really have good questions to ask. But then you got people that are just moist, pure moist. Most of them black men that are just blue pill, moist as hell. Okay, and you got to take it somewhere else. You got to take it somewhere else. So, since Guerrilla Games, however, is a first-party studio and is directly owned by Sony, no first-party titles in the PS4 generation have ended up then coming to another platform other than the PS4. So now this is 7 days old. Now, people can say, well, Craig, this all changed with the MLB game. But I just told you all, Sony cannot own Major League Baseball. They don't own Major League Baseball. They publish a title. They've got the license, so they can publish it, but they don't own baseball. Show me Sony's baseball team. Okay, you show me their Major League Baseball team, not their team in Japan that they have, the Major League Baseball team they have in the United States of America. Show me their baseball stadium. Show me their owner. Show me their board. You can't do that because you're a moist-ass fruit booty. Period. Period. So, and they don't exist. They don't exist. Okay? I've got a better chance of getting a date tomorrow, meeting Halle Berry at Cheddar's at noon before Sony puts a baseball team in the major leagues in the United States. Okay, I've got a better chance with her and her picking up the tab. And all I'm going to do is get some chicken tenders. Okay, so if that happens, then I'll stand corrected. So if Horizon Zero Dawn does end up coming to PC, it'll mark a drastic shift in how Sony releases its games. Now, again, there's not been a drastic shift in Sony releasing its games. Okay, they haven't indicated it. Jim Ryan, I believe the CEO, I believe that's his name, has said our first party games are going to get that room they need to breathe. I'm just paraphrasing. He said that. So, I mean, you got to take the shit somewhere else. Now, for all I know, Thursday night, somebody could tweet out, hey, look, Sony just dropped the video on Horizon Zero Dawn is going to PC. That would mark the drastic change. But somebody explain to me, how the hell this guy go ahead and predict that Kojima was going to release this? When Kojima comes down here, the same guy right now says, plan to release the game on the platform from the beginning. I mean, I don't get it. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You can't. You can't make it make sense. None of you can. So I don't want to hear it. You're either stupid, you can't read, or you don't care. If you're in one of those three categories, period. You're stupid, you can't read, or you just don't care. And that's fine. I mean, like I said, there's remedies for all of them. There's remedies for all of you. And what ails you in those three categories? I mean, I had no idea that something that called itself a Colin Moriarty was going to tweet out something that I just thought everybody knew. Hey, look, MLB, Major League Baseball went in there and played hardball. This is negotiation. This is big boy pants time. It's like, here's where we want our game to go. We want you to be part of it. If I make parts, if I make all right, a friend of mine in Cincinnati, he makes high engine parts. He makes high performance parts for motorcycles. He distributes in the Cincinnati area. Okay. Now, if they come up to him and he negotiates with he decides to go north to Michigan. Okay. They're not going to, he's not going to be able to say to anybody, if he says to people, well, I like what we're doing here in Cincinnati, but I want to expand it. They're not going to, no, that's not the way business is. No. I mean, no, it's not the way it is. I mean, here's a company that has devastated. I mean, it's like a friend of mine said, they are going to be writing books on what Sony did to Microsoft this generation, marketing-wise. Sony put out and marketed the perfect device. They had TVs that went 1080p. They made a gaming device that went 1080p, and they mandated 1080p on a lot of those games to the point where the frame rate was straight up garbage. garbage on a lot of those games, but they look good. They look good, you know, but they were still trash. I mean, the screen tearing was happening, and then now it got better as it went along. It got a lot better, you know. So, but again, make it make sense. You know, make it make sense. Yeah, now PS Now, Horizon Zero Dawn may go to PC via PS Now, and I'm not saying it won't. And I'm not here to say that it won't be announced on Thursday. I mean, they got to announce it here soon. It's February, 6 weeks away. Well, 7 weeks away. So, yeah, Jemiah Dixon's right. The consoles are underpowered. But again, they trade resolution for graphics. All the consoles did. I've seen it. I have seen it. All right? I've seen it firsthand. I've seen games running in high graphic settings that are on PlayStation running. They're in low graphic settings. They're in maybe medium settings on the Xbox, but they make it up in the resolution department. They're kicking the PC's butt in resolution. Now, you have to go out and in order to play a game at, I don't know, if you want to play Detroit Become Human at, let's just say 4K. If you want to play at 4K, you got to have a pretty beefy rig to do that. And the PlayStation outperforms that. But you can drop that resolution-wise on Detroit and then up your settings. And if you up your settings, the game looks better. The colors are brighter. It just is because you're putting more horsepower behind it. If you think that city of Detroit looked dank and dirty, you should see that game on PC. It really lights up. But again, the game is, I'm not knocking the game. The game was good. Like I said, it was my game of the year. It didn't even get nominated. I mean, I wasn't online going, yeah, this is wrong. They should have nominated me. You know, like they're upset about Gears of War not being nominated. I mean, if you played Gears 5, that thing was a bugaboo. I mean, it was a bugaboo. I'm happy that my game don't crash. I'm like, okay, I have to go into this area here. I have to just kind of not let the area kind of breathe for about 1 minute before I start going through it so that my PC don't start slowing down or shutting down on that piece of trash game with all those bugs. So, you know, so again, I like Gears. I like the game. I like it because it's got a chainsaw. You can slice things in half. So I'm always going to like that game. So yeah, because your game of the year is Judgment Buck Rogers. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, again, your game of the year, you choose that. You can't choose. You choose that. So the Pro can't even play Detroit in 4K. Yes, it does. It plays in a checkerboard in 4K. So that game is true 4K on the PlayStation. I mean, most of the first-party games are true 4K. Most are. God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, I beat that Star Wars game, that Fallen Jedi, Fallen Order. Man, that game was something else, man. I mean, I didn't like those vaults. They had puzzles in them. But after you got past that one, there was one vault. It was just hard. But once I got past that one, it was just one vault where this giant thing was up on the ceiling. I had to drop it down. But once I got past that vault, that game actually was just kind of fun to play. You know, fought like 2 bad evil Jedi. I won't give that game up because I know a lot of people are getting it for Christmas. But I really did enjoy that game. If that had been a movie, straight up, if that had been a movie or something on Disney Plus, like a story, I would have watched it. I mean, it told a good Star Wars story. Now, the gameplay could have been better. But as far as the way the character locked on the targets and stuff like that, but I thoroughly enjoyed the game. I got to you can make your own lightsaber. I had a purple one. You got to carry 2 of them, or the double-bladed lightsaber, which is bulky as hell. They kept that bulky since the first Star Wars games on not on PC. It was on Xbox. That Knights of the Old Republic. I hated that double-bladed lightsaber. So I still don't like it. It's fun to use, but I don't like it in I like the single-bladed lightsaber. So can you really see the difference in checkerboard and in native, honestly? Yeah, you can. You can. If you have you can. Yeah. I mean, not tremendously, but you can do it. You can see it. So, I'm not going to spoil anything. I ain't going to spoil nothing. No, I'm not spoiling it, you know. So, but I thoroughly enjoyed the game. It did have some puzzles in there. So, you know, I hit pause and I cheated my ass off because I am not dealing with the puzzles. So, you know. So, yeah, Civilization 6. Now, I do want to play that. I do want to play Civilization 6, but I've liked all those Civ games. So, no White Zaddy. Hey, I use White Zaddy today, talking about this stuff today. We use White Zaddy. So, Guerrilla Games could just announce in a tweet it's coming to PC date and date. Yeah, well, they could, but I mean, why do that when you have the Game Awards coming out? So, you know, why do that? Oh my God, Professor Black Truth dropped another gem. Boy, oh boy. Y'all got to go check out Professor Black Truth, boy. He be bringing the heat. Check him out. Oh, what's up, Big Cloud? Didn't see you there, brother. I'm just going back through to see if anybody asked any questions. Savage Lobo, how you doing? So, let's see here. Oh, Big Cloud, how is your Grounded going with The Last of Us? I think it's called Grounded. So, you know, nobody got Spartan God. Baseball ain't big like FIFA. No, it's not. It's not. It isn't. You know, but it's still a big game. So. Yeah, Corey Massey's right. Sony had a choice: lose the license to MLB or make the game multi-platform. I mean, people are acting like Sony created Major League Baseball. They didn't. They own the license. They put out a quality product, and they still control the product. They still control it. So. Well, Impatient Fire, clearly Sean Layton said 5.5 months ago that multi-plat games would go to other platforms. Now, he concentrated on PC. Maybe they didn't know that it was going to be consoles, but I mean, to me, it doesn't make that. That game is going to be an esports game anyway. They're going to make more money off of that game. If esports is growing and growing and growing. It's on ESPN now. It's like on ESPN Plus, and so that is growing. There's money pouring into it. Some of those cats are winning millions of dollars. I mean, the top esports has got its own category at the Game Awards that you guys are getting down on your knees giving fellatio to. I mean, they got the top esport coach. They got the top esports game. They got the top esports player. They got the top esports team. I mean, you know, it's just growing and growing, and this will get more people into it. So, you know, but hey, look, you know, what do I know? So, where is Black Zaddy? Yeah, I don't know. There is no Black Zaddy. So, can't believe you saw an Overwatch match on ESPN. Well, that's my point. If Overwatch is being played on ESPN, what's next? You know, ESPN shows drone racing. Hey, what's up, King Thrash, aka Mr. Negro Domus? How you doing? So Jemiah Dixon said, "All you guys without a 4K rig," shaking my head. Y'all don't know the truth. Yeah, well, I'm trying to get there. I've got the CPU to push it. I just need a better GPU. So. Yeah, King Thrash said Obama's Black Zaddy. So, yeah, I guess that does make some sense. That does make sense. So, Sony chasing the FIFA money. Well, again, it's just literally the same thing that EA does with Madden. Madden is published on 3 or 4 different platforms. And again, you don't have to play it. I mean, that's what cracks me up about people is that they act like they're owed something. You're not owed anything but an ass whooping. Flat out. Everybody gets an ass whooping. But you're not owed anything. So, well, I'm a 1440p 60 guy, Fatal Sherrod. So, I don't know what a 3080 Ti is. What is that? Well, no, if they put it out and I can't afford it, I'll just simply say that it's anti-consumer, because isn't that the new word that everybody's learned? It's like a baby learning a cuss word. So on the video, oh no, I can't afford the video. I can't. I'm still trying to save up for this 5700 XT. Good God, I'm still short on that, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So, but no, I can't afford it. So the casual that doesn't look on YouTube will see 2 Xbox consoles and entry level. Well, I mean, again, look, Xbox, and shout out to Foxy Games. I haven't read that. I haven't watched this video yet. But he's right. Look, Microsoft is going to put out a 4 terabyte console, or 4 point whatever it's going to be, and it's going to have that Zen processor in it, and they're able, excuse me, they're able to get their games to do 60 frames a second at 1080p. I'm telling you guys, that thing's going to sell. You all don't understand how big. And look, if let me make this clear: 1080p, high graphic settings, 60 frames a second. And if you don't think that thing won't sell, and that thing sells for like $299, that thing's gonna fly off the shelf. It just is. And then let's just say they make it. Let's just say they make it all digital, and they put 2 terabytes in there. If you don't think that thing won't fly off the shelf, you got another thing coming. That's all I can say. You got another thing coming. So, like I said, man, y'all got to knock the moisture off, man. So, but mom and dad don't care about power. They care about what's cheaper. Yeah, and they care about it hooking up. And now they can play Fortnite and Rocket League, and in 2 more years they can play MLB. And I mean, who knows? Who knows? So. So, well, see, everybody's bought their 2080 Ti's. I'm jealous. I am over here jelly. Isn't that what you kids say? I'm over here jelly. So, so I can't buy a 2080 Ti. So I wanted the 1660. I tried to get the 1660. Matter of fact, let's see how much the 1660 is right now. Let's see here. Let's see, 1660 Ti price. It's $235 at officesupply.com. Let me make sure that's real though. Yeah, $235.61. Now here's a damn it, I had to take it off the screen. Now, yep, here it is. I can get it for $250. $250 roughly. It's got 192-bit bus width display port. I certainly hope I said that right. So there's a 1650 as well. And there's G-Force. So there used to be a cartoon called G-Force back in the day. God bless America. So, but yeah, I could, or I may step up and get a shout out to Mark Camacho. I think he got the 2060 Ti. So, but yeah. All right, well, man, I've been here for about an hour. So 1650 Super, okay, I'll definitely look into it. Is it better than my 580? My 580 is a beast. So that 580 is a beast. So 159, it performs on the level of an RX5. Really? Did not know that. Okay, it's good to know. Good to know. So if it's cheaper, they are not. Yeah, you're right about that. You were right about that. That's right. Do what you do, King Thrash. So, but when is the 3080 Ti coming out? So, and the NVIDIA needs to do something to compete with this 5700. I mean, my God, that 5700 XT is blowing doors. See how much it costs. Well, I don't want to look. I'll get depressed. So, it's about the same level as a 590. Okay, well, I'll definitely look into it. Definitely will look into it. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get on off here and lay down. Like I said, I did not get home till 9 o'clock and literally just kind of wound down. I got like 10 videos to watch, so I'm gonna go ahead and wind down. So, oh, I see where Donald Trump got impeached. Well, that's what he gets. So that's all I can say. So, but I'll look into the 1650. So, how is the 1650 better than the 1650 or 1660? So Xbox provides a lot of entertainment. Sadly, it's not from their games; it's from their fan base. Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. So yeah. I mean, again, if people are saying they're not going to buy the PS5, I mean, that's fine. But I mean, as honestly, that's like you saying to me, I'm going to go to the bar tonight. And I'm not going to drink a beer. I'm going to drink a Jack and Coke. Well, I don't care. I don't care what you buy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I prefer you put the money in the Cash App so I can go ahead and get something for the PC. But that's about as far as it goes. I don't give a rat's ass about, what you buy with your own money. So it's fine. If you don't want it, don't. If you don't want it, don't buy it. It's that simple. You don't want it, don't buy it. So, but all right, guys, I'm about to be off here. I'm about to get on out of here. I got to listen to Professor Black Truth. Golly, Sergeant Willie P. There are a whole bunch of people I got to finish watching. But I got that little ticker thing going, and I'm gonna have to email. StreamYard. They're gonna have to make those letters bigger and give us the ability to control the speed. But again, guys, like I said, I'm gonna get on out of here. State of Play I thought was good. I enjoyed it. But again, and guys, look again. I love the passion. I do love the passion. But geez, it ain't that big a deal. All right, guys, I'm going to get on off here. You all stay blessed. You all take it easy. And tune in to, I think BitCloud is going to be streaming the Game Awards on Thursday. So you all go ahead and check that out. Check out Foxy Games UK's video today talking about, I forgot what the Xbox Scarlet and the possible Lockhart. So check that video out because I haven't yet. So just check it out. You're getting the PS5. You're just having a conversation. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Look. Yeah, look. If you're getting it, great. If you don't get it, great. I mean, again, the sun is going to rise no matter what, as they like to say. So, but if you get it, enjoy it. Like I said, the next brand new game I plan on getting is going to be either that Predator game or Resident Evil. And yes, I'm going to be following that up with The Last of Us. I'm getting MLB The Show. That's in the first, 5 months of the year. And I still got to play Nier Automata. I still got to play Judgment. I still got to play the Yakuza series. So I'm full up over here. I'll be full. But all right, guys, I'll be doing a game stream tomorrow. I'll be playing Elite Dangerous probably about 11 o'clock. So look for me playing Elite Dangerous tomorrow. You all take it easy. You all stay blessed. Peace.